Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to the respected judges, fellow teachers and contestants. My name is Annur Qalesya Binti Hasnizam. I'm honored to stand before you today as a Form 3 student here at Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Batu Lapan. I've always been fascinated by the impact of music in our lives. First, music helps us to get rid of unwanted thoughts most of the time. As we know, people nowadays are experiencing depression, anxiety, and stress in their lives. There are too many ways to handle these three problems, and one of them is by listening to music. Before we dive into that, we must know what depression is. According to Sonja Albers and Laura Fusar-Purley, depression is a highly prevalent mood disorder that is characterized by a persistent low mood, diminished interest, and low of pleasure. Depression is a mood disorder and a common mental illness that affects more than 300 million people worldwide. Depression is projected to become the leading cause of disability by the year 2020. Music therapy has become the professional use for intervention in the medical, educational, and everyday environment with individuals, groups, families, and communities who seek to optimize their quality of life and improve their physical, social, communicative, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual health and well-being. Music is a powerful stimulus that evokes and modulates moods and emotions. Without a doubt, music could help people lower their depression and anxiety levels as it slows down heart rates and lowers down people's blood pressure. Next, music is one of the best coping mechanisms for adolescents as it suits the mind and body. Students face many stresses as they balance their studies, some of them working, having personal relationships, and family expectations. Students nowadays have increased mental health problems compared to the previous generations. Students tend to pick up music as similar to their affective state. Music listening among students is an effective stress management strategy. Students who make listening to music as their coping mechanism have better well-being than others who do not. There are many song genres such as pop, hip-hop, country, and blues. Each of them has its own uniqueness. Songs are one of the ways for people to express their emotions and experience. As for me, I like the songs that I can relate to my life as they give me more motivation to carry on in my life. For example, Roar by Katy Perry and Fight Song by Rachel Pallant. Our tastes in music are varied, and many people believe that the type of music that people listen to like to listen to might reveal lots of their personalities. Some say it's uncommon for people to make connections between a person's listening habits and their characteristics. The links between a person's musical tastes are still unknown. Last but not least, music can create a good atmosphere most of the time. It can boost our moods to do something, especially studying. Songs that have their characters and set the tone of the listeners. One way to understand moods is to look at the musical elements that contribute them. Some people are disturbed by a silent environment and tend to get bored easily while doing something. Here's the best part. Music is the fastest way to generate mood in studying. Songs have characters like happy, sad, angry, and peaceful. As for me, I found it very useful to listen to classical instruments such as Mozart and Beethoven while studying. It helps me boost my mood and lower my anxiety level, and also helps me to think much more clearly while doing my homework. In conclusion, music helps us to get rid of unwanted thoughts, that the best coping mechanism for adolescents, and creates a good atmosphere to improve our mood on doing something. For students out there, I would recommend that students use music to help boost their mood and lower the mental illness level. I think I've covered enough for today. Let's call it a day. Thank you.